Hello, this is Tom, aka Gerion, here for Tabletop Tap Room. And we've had some more anonymous emails being sent to a convention this time. In the past, there were anonymous threatening emails being sent to Don Smore of Wizard Tower Games. Those gone on quite a bit. Actually, those were routed through China, but we've since learned that law enforcement has managed to get access to the computer that is sending those. So now this recent threatening email that was shared with me by the convention organizer was routed through Guerrilla Mail, I believe is the title of it. So let's just do a share screen. And this was sent to Victor Dorso. Actually, he's addressed Coward. And it says, I see Dave Simpson's back on Twitter, and you being the gutless witch with a B that you are, let him go with just a letter. Unlike all caps, real men who back what they say with action. Now, a little point of order here. If you send out a cease and desist letter and the person ceases and desists, you don't have to take them to court. You got what you wanted without spending thousands of dollars. Apparently, this individual believes you must take people to court and spend thousands of dollars, whoever this person is. So unlike real men who back what they say with action, so nice he showed you his shitty backside. Con up in front. I don't even, OG, everyone. Your convention, the two U's in there, I don't know, will fail as you effed over Ernie and used him to get sign-ups. Then once you got them, told him he was not invited. Ernie was not invited because of very particular reasons. And it had nothing to do with just using him to get signups. Ernie has real friends, and you, AE, not one of them. I plan to do what I can to make your crappy convention fails, plural. Let me guess, going to get Tenkarp, the crappy vlogger, to come, and maybe while you are at it, you can get Wizard Tower GMES Gims to come and suck them off as a bonus. F you, coward. Was so nice to see you back down like the witch with a B that you are from Dave Simpson. You are a joke. Woke garbage like you deserves to fail. And you can see here, it was sent using guerrillamail.com this time instead of the Anonymous that the previous emails were sent. Now, what's really interesting here to me, and I've been collecting these statements from a variety of anonymous sources concerning real men. You know, this whole thing about real men, we've seen a lot of this coming out of the various, Mario this and Mario that on Twitter and the various logins. We've seen this whole disrespect for just people in general, attacking Eric Tenkar, doxing him, mailing poop to his address after doxing him, making vile statements concerning Eric's wife, making vile statements concerning my wife, attacking my daughter with special needs, mocking Don Samora's daughter who died, and mocking Don, and telling him that your daughter dying was karma for betraying New TSR. Then You actually had him mocking Darlene Artist. She refused to sign a contract he offered her because she read the fine print and I'm not signing this. And then he was going to do a parody card of her in his dungeon crawl game that used the CUNT word in it. I mean, it's just absolute nonstop disrespect for everyone who comes in contact with in his life. But apparently that's what, in this person's definition, a real man does. And this is not what a real man is. You know, he keeps talking about what real men are. This is not what a real man is.
I am married to a real man.
Well, thank you, Tammy.
Love you, babe.
You are the good wife, and I love you very much. And I even respect you. See what I did there?
Yeah, I do.
I've done some Googling, looking into masculinity, and started looking at religious belief systems concerning manhood, and was rather surprised. The Urban Dictionary had a really good definition on it, but I was looking at religious systems concerning, and one of the things that struck me was that over and over again, the precepts, you know, whether it's 5, whether it was 7, depending on the different sources of how they were defining manhood, was respect for others, over and over and over and over again. Whether it was, you know, if it was coming out of Buddhism, if it was coming out of Christianity, if it was coming out of the Urban Dictionary, you know, it's just some website talking about what it means to be a man from a very secular standpoint. Over and over again, one of the precepts was able to show respect for others. That a real man has respect for others. And I found that rather fascinating, that little thread went through all of these belief systems across the board. And then it struck me, there's a biblical maxim that really sheds a light on this. And it comes from the New Testament, when the scribes and Pharisees were challenging Jesus, and he asked the scribes, he says, what do you say the greatest commandment is? And they're like, love the Lord your God with your whole heart, mind, and strength. And Jesus says, yeah, that's good. It's Old Testament. The second one is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. And as I thought on this, you could take that word love and change it up to respect, because part of loving someone is showing them respect. You know, if you don't show somebody respect, you wouldn't be able to claim that you love them. But so let's take that phrase, respect your neighbor as you respect yourself, because there's something that's going to show us about this person sending these anonymous emails that are so disrespectful. And that is that the reason he can't show other people any respect is because he does not respect himself. He has no respect for himself. He has no love for himself. You know, that he hates and disrespects himself in his practice and in his actions. And that is why he is so hateful and disrespectful to others. There is no love in him, therefore he cannot show it. And that is at the very root of all of this hate and vindictiveness going on with this individual, that they don't even respect themselves, wherever they are. That's with this whole real men do this and real men do that, and all of these anonymous attacks that are coming left and right. So it's actually somebody we should pity and we should feel sorry for, because they live a very lonely and desperate existence, hating themselves, disrespecting themselves, and therefore they're so disrespectful and hateful and spiteful to everyone around them. So if you are the praying sort, I'd encourage you to pray for them. They really could use it. This is Tom for Tabletop Tap Room saying, look, let's only show respect for each other. Let's be real men and have respect for each other, whether we disagree with somebody or not. So thank you for watching my video. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys are great. And if you've not subscribed, please do consider hitting the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Help me build the channel. But until then, keep on gaming.